My name is Jesse Emerson Hart, and it is Christmas morning, December 25th, 2018 at 10:20 a.m. And I'm here at the Unity Open Heart Center in Grants Pass, Oregon to replace or to bring down and upgrade our American flag with a new flag of Earth. And this flag of Earth I had heard of from a very good friend of mine, actually my very first person I ever posted on the website Couchsurfing, named Marcus from Germany. And I ordered it about a year ago. And it's 7 rings representing the 7 continents united. It's from the website it came from, flagofplanetearth.com. The purpose of this flag is to be used representing planet Earth, and also to remind the people of Earth that we share this planet no matter of national boundaries, that we should take care of each other and the planet we live on. So this isn't so much, a lot of people might think that this act is like seceding from a nation or ruining an identity, and I think that we are mature enough as people of this planet now that we can see that we're all interconnected, and also going through quite a bit of a spiritual process, as you might see and familiarize that this is also the shape of the seed of life in sacred geometry, or the Genesis pattern. But I like this flag in particular because it's much like our Olympic symbol with the rings interconnected together. What these rings represent is the clouds over the blue waters of our planet. And so I'm going to hang it now. So I'm going to be moving around the world on my Kawasaki KLR 650 motorcycle to actually become a world citizen. Take a few years to move around the world steadily, heading south from Southern Oregon to Central and South America, over the ocean once I loop around South America to South Africa, and then go move up north through Africa into Egypt, into the Middle East, or into Israel, and then up into Europe, loop around Europe in a counterclockwise, and then move down into Russia, into the Middle East, into India, China, Southeast Asia, and then home. And I suspect this will take about 4 to 5 years, depending. And doing this because once I started to travel, I realized how alike all different people are. Even though we have a lot of major differences, we all pretty much have the same values, the same desires, though it might look different. Everybody is looking for relatively the same thing, which is a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, family, friends, means to celebrate, or some sort of means of gathering or collecting together. And that could be for all sorts of different purposes: dancing, playing music, singing, playing sports, tons and tons of different. And so I figure, why all of this war and separation, and I realized that human beings are afraid of what they don't understand, or what they think they understand, but really is just a story that their minds have been telling them, that they got from other people or other sources, not necessarily got it from the source themselves. Whereas we find if once we embrace the fear and actually investigate it, embrace it, learn to understand where that fear comes from, we find that there was actually nothing to fear at all. So that expression, there's nothing to fear, but fear itself is quite true, to the point where we recognize there is no fear. There's just love, there's just light, and spiritually speaking and scientifically speaking, this is true. The whole universe and reality itself is just light energy forming itself in a myriad of different ways to create this dimension and other dimensions, however you want to understand that. And so a lot of people, especially I know, people who support the flag and are very diehard for their countries, take it as an insult to do anything, but it's really an ego-based thing. People, when they're attached to their egos as being separate from the environment or the world or the universe around them, makes to cut yourself off from your source, from each other, from everything. And with more study of your conscious mind and your energy body, that is very studyable through yoga and qigong and forms of meditation, you find that very clearly, oh, I am actually connected with the universe in a very intimate way. The way in which I perceive it and label it is what it is. All the way down to when you really discover, who am I really? Who is this walking, talking human being? Where did I come from? What's my purpose? You find that, oh, actually, not only did the universe create me, so do I create the universe by perceiving it. Therefore, exclaiming, I am simultaneously a human being and a universe creating itself through my perception. So you'll notice, though your thoughts are automatic, still to their manual. You can choose what thoughts you think. You can choose what emotions you feel. You can choose what actions you take. And so, this isn't like seceding from a nation. This is more uniting all nations. And so I encourage all people of all nations who this resonate with to do the same, to take down your country's flag, wherever it is, not in rebellion, not in trying to overthrow something, because we're doing this in peace. Nor the only way to actually do something in peace is without war. So no need to revolt or rebel, just do it, just change it. And hold to that. And you will keep finding support. The more and more people who feel in the same way, eventually it'll just become, what it is, which is a united planet, which is what we already are, even though we have these seeming boundaries between us. So here's our flags, here's our American flag. Not as of high quality, ironically, as the other one is not embroidered, but still cool nonetheless. I also noticed someone said recently, who came into the center, that they associated the American flag with struggle and resistance and war, and I think a lot of people do. Some people find that as a negative. Some people actually are prideful of that because we were a nation who was founded off of rebellion. So I think we're kind of on a long-term kick of that. So I'm not disrespecting the flag in any way, not disrespecting America. I'm super grateful to have grown up and been a part of this nation, and will always consider myself an Oregonian and American, but more than anything, I consider myself a world citizen or a universal citizen, even beyond that. All right, so let's see if I can actually hang this thing up. Tangled up here, as it was. Josh, you know knots? See if I can do that. I'm better at undoing knots than doing them. I have to bring this down low. So I declare today, December 25th, 2018, as, I don't know if this has been hung in other places, but I haven't seen so, but I declare that the space of the Unity Open Heart Center, 1027 Southeast M Street in Grants Pass, Oregon, 97526, be an area of the world in which all people are welcome, and a place where we can actually unite all of our scientific practices, all of our spiritual practices, learn from one another, not have to debate, not have to win or lose, but continue to share energy and experience and understanding, and get ourselves individually and collectively into an altruistic, healthy, wholesome, balanced state.